Hi there, book lovers. I have a new book for review for you this week. This one is Burial of Ghosts by Anne Cleeves. It's such a beautiful cover. This one's about 25-year-old Lizzie who grew up in the care system and became a social worker when a work incident pushes her to take a travel break and get away for a while. While away, she has a quick holiday romance, but arrives home to find that the man that she slept with has died and left her a sum of money with a strange request. In order to get the money, she has to find someone. But why did he leave her money in his will, and who is the person that she has to find? Anne Cleeves is well known for her Vera Stanhope series and the Shetland series, both of which are UK set crime mysteries that have been adapted into popular, well-known TV series. This book happens to be a standalone novel, one of only two that she has written, and this book is a re-release in hardback to coincide with 30 years of Cleeves being published with Pan Macmillan. Interestingly, it's also one of the only books that she has written that is in the first person. So for me, at this point, any Anne Cleeves is a must-read. She is an absolute queen of curious setups and intriguing, complex scenarios and gripping mysteries. And unlike a lot of writers, her plots really hold up for me and are entertaining while remaining really tightly plotted. She also uses location and atmosphere to good effect as well, with her books often being set in smaller towns or more rural kind of areas like Northumberland, which is the setting for the Vera novels and also for most of this story as well. Whilst this is one of the more satisfying and entertaining novels that I've read in recent months, and I do recommend it, you could argue that it's not one of Anne Cleeves' most impeccable stories. Early on in the book, we're told that Lizzie was abandoned as a baby, and coupled with the odd way that Philip, the deceased lover of the story, singles out Lizzie for the bequest and hints in the blurb on the book as well, I felt like there were secrets in Lizzie's past that were going to be linked to the case or central mystery of the book. Without wanting to give anything away, I felt like this was kind of like introducing a loaded gun in the first act of a play, but then not using it at all. So Philip and Lizzie meet in a foreign country, but just happen to come from the same small area of the UK. Like, what is the mysterious connection? In the end, the answer is not satisfying, and it felt more like an oversight than an intentional misdirect, and left me feeling like the ending was interesting, but just a little bit abrupt or flat. That aside, the book opens with a chapter that just like drips with blood and drama, and we're drawn right into the mystery and Lizzie's mindset. She's a very likable lead, scrappy, toughened by a rough life, but also smart and curious. You want her to succeed, and Cleeves really grasps the way that someone with her upbringing approaches other people and life situations. The pride and distrust, the lack of self-belief, the over-independence that also ends up isolating, and the bulldog grip on the task at hand. She lives and has worked in the rougher side of town, not the cute little village postcard, cozy mystery type of place. And this is always something that I enjoy so much in Anne Cleeves' books. They're not cozy mysteries. They're not overly cute. Well, they're not cute at all. I did really enjoy this book from Cleeves' earlier writing career. It's really very good, and the kind of puzzle-like premise that's become her wheelhouse. And you can see her grasp of character, location, atmosphere is already there in this early book in her career. For me, it was a real page turner, and I wanted to find out more about Lizzie's secrets and her past, as well as how the characters all fit together and what this rabbit hole was that she was going down with this last request from a man that she barely knew. I didn't reveal much of the plot here because I think this is one of those books where it's nice to sort of go in not knowing too much other than the setup. But there are some really great twists and turns here, and a few like well done red herrings, misdirects, that kind of thing. I think the publisher has been very smart to reissue this one in hardback for fans. It's a good mystery book and a wonderful way to explore the author's earlier and perhaps less well-known work. So this one is for UK mystery readers and Anne Cleeves fans. While there are perhaps a few plot holes here, which I think is quite common in mystery authors' early work, so it's not a problem for me personally, I found this to be a very good read and one I would recommend. And great to come across this book being re-released. So congrats, Anne Cleeves, on 30 years. And a big thank you to the publisher who sent me a copy of this book for review. You can check out some of my other videos. I also have another channel and socials, so you can find links below if you want more of that. And if you want to hang out again, remember to like and subscribe. And you can always leave a comment, let me know what you thought, or let me know what else you might want to see. Thank you.